Snowbound. Written by Cari Hunter. Narrated by Lesley Parkin. Speaking of excitement, she kicked idly at the snow as the car was slowly towed away. "Are you as bored as I am?" Mackenzie grinned at her, reached over and brushed snow from her shoulder. "Officer Lucas, I don't know how you can stand here and say that." His ability to keep a straight face was admirable. "When we're out here, freezing, battling to keep the good people of—" He looked around and shrugged. Where the hell are we again?" Laughing, Sam shook her head. "I'm not actually sure, but we certainly ain't in Kansas anymore." They had been pulled farther and farther away from their regular working area all morning, and were now so far from the city that the air smelled cleaner, and the foothills of the Pennines were occasionally visible through the sullen clouds. "We get sent any higher, I'm going to get a nosebleed," Mackenzie said, ever the city boy at heart. He always found it disconcerting patrolling unfamiliar territory, and took every opportunity to remind Sam that too much fresh air gave him asthma. Mr. and Mrs. Garner lived in a standard semi-detached house with a postage stamp-sized lawn and parking space for 3 cars. Sam held the passenger door open for them and watched as they slipped and skidded their way up the drive. She acknowledged a brief wave from the woman before they disappeared inside. "Another life saved," Mackenzie grinned as Sam turned the heater up fully and huddled in the front seat. "What are the odds we get back to the station for lunch?" He leafed through the street map, trying to figure out a way back to their own area. Sam peered out the window. "I think if we set off now we may make it in time for supper," she said, resigning herself to yet another late finish. She was trying to remember whether she had pulled a lasagna out of her freezer, or whether supper would be egg on toast again, when the car radio crackled into life. "Any units free to respond to a silent alarm activation in Birchenlow village? Any units, please call in." Sam felt her pulse speed up as Mackenzie reached for the mic. "Alpha Mike 1-1, we are approximately 2 miles from the location given. ETA 8 to 10 minutes given the conditions. Over." "Roger that. Alpha Mike 1-1, I'm sending exact location and route details now. Proceed with caution. Be advised the closest backup unit is 30 minutes away at least. Update from scene ASAP. Received? Over." Sam confirmed that the details had been received and they were mobile to the incident as Mackenzie flipped on the blues and attempted to make reasonable progress without wrecking the car. "It's a jewellery shop, just off the high street," Sam said, butterflies dancing in her stomach. Mackenzie hit the sirens as he slowed for a major junction, a grin splitting his face. "Look at it this way, Sam. It's got to be more fun than a car in a hedge."